And welcome back. We're picking up where we left off last time in the Long Dark. As I took a rest that I wasn't expecting to be 10 hours, but apparently was 10 hours. Looking around the place, make sure there's nothing valuable you want to take before we leave. Quickly get the character hydrated. We're a little low on food, so I might go straight to the fishing spot instead of stopping by the garage. But we'll see how the weather is going. If the weather's horrid, it might be better to go to the garage first. But nope, this is great weather, so we'll probably almost certainly be going straight to the fishing spot, gorging ourselves on the piles of pre-cooked fish we've left there for ourselves. I think that one's human. I'm gonna go find out right now. Oh, that's the bear. Sorry, Sir Barrington. You may keep your domain. Oh wait, so he sees me. To be fair, if I'd spotted it and it hadn't spotted me, I may have attempted to kill that bear. It'd be a great source of meat to put in the drying rack. But yeah, that's probably not the easiest of the bears in the coastal highway hunt. Is the one we're most likely to come across. There's the wolf. There's the wolf. Okay. I'm not going to deal with that wolf. We can walk that dog to the next cabin and just duck in the cabin. And I'm not meaning this broken cabin. There's a set of fishing cabins near the coast that we can duck into. Might take the opportunity when we duck into the next cabin, while we're warming up, to try to repair our rabbit mitts. I think that's the next thing to repair that we recently picked up the equipment for. Part of our trip out here is to take the time to repair stuff, not just to come down to fish, because really in the long run, we don't need the vitamin C. We came out here because it's a nice safe place to gather the resources we need to fix and repair everything. And we lost the wolf at some point, so I don't need to rush to get into the cabin. Okay, I didn't leave anything but coal. That's a nice place to craft if you're worried about cabin fever. You just make a campfire roughly where I had that campfire. It's a pretty sheltered campfire. It's not perfect. If you get a really windy day, it will get blown out, but it's decent for outside. Apparently not in as much of a rush to get down to the coast because we found a little bit of meat there. Yeah, next step, fix the rabbit mitt. And we should be warm by the time either succeed or fail. Okay, we failed twice in a row, so no luck getting it fixed. We did have a deer hide there. Okay, so do I want to stop long enough to try to fix the boots? Nah, we can wait a bit. Oh, no, I'll take that gut because the hide that we get from the damaged shoe will not come with the hide, so I need a second hide. Normally the repair costs a hide and a gut, cured gut. Cured hide too, but cured gut and hide. So you need one of each. The deer, of course, whenever you kill one, harvest everything off of it, provides you 2 guts. so you get more guts than you need. That's why I was originally thinking about leaving the second gut behind, because we didn't need it. But then I remembered we're going to harvest the boots, and the boots technically have one hind but no gut when you do a harvest action on them. Maybe some beachcombing here as we head down the coast to a fishing spot. Seeing what slash anything we can pick up along the way. I'm gonna upturn canoe. Just getting a good idea where stuff might be. We got a hat, which is basically one piece of cloth. Oh, that would have been a little bit risky if I didn't have crampons on.
I might have to drop some
floating fish. Take some floating fish. Most of the fish you get by beachcombing is ruined, but if you cook it, it gets cooked up to 50%. And are usually pretty heavy fish, so they generally produce a decent amount of nitrogen oil when cooked. I don't remember that being the exact spot of the human carcass, but yeah, I know there was one along here. I can see what looks to be
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
a piece of luggage along the beachcomb here. That piece of luggage might be a little too far out to be lootable. But there's even a possibility if there's a piece of luggage that will be stuff around it. Might not be so hard to acquire. Plus, the luggage might not have anything in it, so it might just be a piece of luggage. Okay, so test and see if the luggage is gettable, and because of how long it takes to harvest, or it takes to open it and look, I want to say that it isn't. It might be the right angle you can come at it to get it, but that one doesn't look to be usable right now. Oops, a little too far along. This is one of the reasons why often I don't beachcomb the bits, or this bit immediately behind this island. There isn't a lot of good spots along it. But as it comes off as you come off the island, you go the short bit to the fishing spot, and that's actually a pretty decent spot. So we got a couple planks here. If I wanted to set up a bunch of snares, that would probably be worth harvesting, but otherwise it's not. Some removal cattail is not bad. Piece of cloth. Thick. I'm not going to bother with the wires. And a ruined fish. Okay. At this point, I've got enough in ruined fish that I'm going to actually delay going to my fishing spot. I'm going to check, because I think we left the snares up on the way out. So I'm going to go make sure the snares get taken down, because we don't need them set up if we're not going to stay in the area. And right now the current crafting, or the current merchant deal is not going to be easily fulfilled with rabbit. So we're just going to come over here, and if they're ruined, pick them up. If they're not ruined, pick them up. If they got a rabbit in them, pick them up. Pick up the rabbit. So we can see them. From here, it looks like they're all ruined, which wouldn't be surprising because we left them out way too long. Oh, no, maybe not. Snare not ruined. Snare not ruined. Snare not ruined. One ruined one. and all the money's running around. Okay.
Can't
So we'll
feel
take the
my
ruined
feet.
one with us. We'll leave the unruined ones in the house over here. So in a way, that was good luck and bad luck. It was good luck in that only one of them broke. Bad luck in that there was no bunnies in any of them.
I could eat a horse.
And he might just do that in a bit. Well, not a horse. He's gonna eat some fish,
Something's gotta go.
but gonna eat a lot. So we got cured gut here. I think we only have cured gut here. Okay. Drop off the attacked ones. We'll take the damaged one with us for the moment, so we can recover the from it. Yeah, it's just some stuff we turn into pull off if need be. Cedar firewood is probably overkill here, especially if you're going to toss a piece of coal in here for the warmth. But this should give us the ability to harvest that piece of wood, as well as warm up on spot. Well, actually, maybe not. Maybe I will use sticks instead. 3 sticks, 4 sticks. Goes warm, apparently. Fish. About 30-something minutes on the fish. We'll get a reclaimed wood out of that. Cloth out of the hat. It's a ruined hat, so it's just a delay to get the cloth out of it. There's no value in actually keeping it around. It do take too long to harvest, so we're not going to do that right now. Oh, I can just use some birch bark. And just like that, we're almost fully full. And in a much safer and more comfortable place to be. This is a fur log, which is not bad. I don't think it's what we need for the quest. We can check what the quest is right now. Now's a good time to check the quest. Active trade. 2 liters of water, which is trivial. 20 cedar firewood, which is a little bit harder to do. Surprisingly not warm yet. It's not any easy cedar firewood to get at the moment. Yeah, there's a couple pieces. Your cedar? Yeah, your cedar, your cedar. Certainly. Okay. Well, the sun is up and the world is warm. Harvest some cedar firewood. Probably warm enough that I can get away with using a fir log for the fire to keep us warm on these. potentially trying to get cedar. So let's not use cedar log. We want 20 of those. Fir is perfectly appropriate to use right now, so we'll put a piece of fir into the fire. Which means it gets us warm enough, so we just go a chop it. We might actually just be warm enough. I can go ahead and chop the other one. Then come back to that fire to warm up. Yeah.
Cold is making my head feel
Oh, I
thick.
should have put something on the fire to generate some water while we were chopping that last one. If I do this, the water will boil over, so don't quite got the time for that. Didn't get lucky with the rabbit skin mitts, so can't do that right now. Oh, how long is it going to take to fix, well, to finish fixing the bedroll? 45, that's fine. We can work that.
Feels like night is coming.
There we go, fully repaired bedroll. Plenty of water. Honestly, I probably started walking without making that water, because there'll be water over at our fishing site, but I had a bunch of fuel in this fire anyway that I was preserving. Well, say preserving, using efficiently. We're in a chill point of the game where we're not in a rush to get places, so
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
resource efficiency has its own merits and benefits, even if it's not necessarily time efficient. So over to the fishing spot we go. Because I harvested that second piece of cedar firewood without fire next to us, we're going to get a little bit cold and probably take a little bit of damage before we get to the next building to warm up. But that's probably fine.
Never felt so cold in my life.
Yeah, I'm not sure how truthful that is. He's probably been colder in the 200-something days we've been playing. Got a piece of uncooked fish here. A couple of fishing tackles. Cedar firewood. So let's swap the fir firewood here for the cedar. We can go ahead and drop all the cedar off. Leave the reclaimed wood here for the moment. Just to save on carrying weight. Do I want to warm up? Let's
All this
actually
gear
warm
was
up.
slowing
We'll
me
slap
down.
slap this fish in this fire. Slap a piece of coal in to get warm, and we'll cook the fish. Won't quite have enough cedar.
Come
to complete the delivery right now. 12 is a good way along. Cook. Fish. 34 minutes. And yeah, okay. Doing lots of disassemblies because they take very short periods of time. It's not going to make a noticeable difference in temp, but we do some sharpening and stuff just to pass the time productively. Waiting for this fish to cook. $19 until ready, which is probably got enough time to harvest most of the bad torches here. Yeah, once we get all these torches harvested, we'll just pass the time until the fish is cooked. And then we'll head out with a little bit of extra water, because we're going to drop some water off at the drop site as well. But head out to the trade location and drop off our 12-seater. Oh, I suppose optimally I should have been holding the jerry can, so it goes in the jerry can. Yeah, it sounds like it's transferred to Blizzard, which isn't the best, given the circumstances, yeah. Water soil, one of the big ones to come with us. Probably want to spend some time getting most of the way warm, because it is going to be a bit of a dash to get to where we're going. And I'm not necessarily in a rush to do it in the blizzard, but we're going to be doing it in the blizzard. Eight kilograms over. Not much that I can realistically, well, not much that I want to leave behind. We're not in a rush either, so I suppose I could throw enough fuel on that fire that we could do some crafting jobs next to this nice visible fire. Helps that the blizzard passes, and or just to get the deerskin stuff prepared. Will in theory make us warmer for the trip. There we go. So we got a much better shape deerskin boots. Socks could be repaired. I might as well repair them. We got decent access to cloth right now. Get the underwear repaired. It's not the best underwear in the world, but you know, it's better to have some underwear than no underwear. Okay, there's the blizzard gone, so it should be much more comfortable to travel. I think the only thing that we're desperate for repairs on at this point is the wolfskin boots, or the wolfskin pants here. So it's going to be finding some wolfskin. If I find a bear hide, we might do the bear hide repair as well. Yeah, we're into the late morning. So it's going to be a bit of a cold walk here over to the trade site. So we can get the first few items delivered. And then we're basically waiting for good weather to harvest some more cedar. That's not cedar, but I'm still happy to pick that up. Fire's pretty nice for long duration fires. Oh, that's a cattail head. Okay, here's the trade site. Drop the water off. And drop the cedar firewood off. 8 more to complete the trade. Which shouldn't be too hard, but it is a good time to give the character a proverbial nap. Like a quick while into flour. That can be combined with various things to provide vitamin C. When deeper in the island, so
My fingers feel numb.
we'll want that probably for the next stream when we're going to the far territories. For now, it's actually not that important. I'm just picking it up because we can, and we're there. A pile of fat that we don't need. Bunch of cured gut. Cured maple sapling. Okay. And to be fair, there's a bunch of cured gut here because this is often where I drop all the stuff from harvesting the bears. So check to see what was here. There's a couple guts here. We'll take a couple guts with us. Over to the garage. And the maple sapling. But yeah. Now, do I want to pass any time here before going? Do I just want to go? Probably just go, the looks of it. Let's head off to the garage. There's a decent possibility that the bear has respawned near this island. If he has, he would be a good choice to hunt.
Can't feel my feet.
That side, he's not that side. Well, hopefully we don't run into him today. At this point. and then we can get safely back to the garage with no problems on the way. And yeah, this is nice starry Starbucks tonight. Nice clear night. Frequently isn't this clear.
So cold.
We're gonna take a little bit of condition
Just
damage.
want to lay down for.
Walking to the garage. But we were at full health, so we were gonna be wasting recovery anyway. So a little bit of damage will be fine. I think it's a little annoying that our character is so tired so late at night, because we'll sleep a lot of the day away if we do a big long rest. Might actually take a shorter rest then, and then do some crafting. See what we've got in the garage when we get there. So I probably should have had some of the fish before leaving the fishing site. Forgot we'd sat there doing so much crafting stuff, waiting for the blizzard to go away, that our calories went down. Got a ragged wool toque here. Not what we need. Oh, it wouldn't be a bad source of fabric. Nothing to register. Got some guts. Actually, we want that rabbit pelt. We don't need the deer hide, and that's actually a good sign that we've got a big pile of deer hide here. Had I not found deer hide along the way, we would have been desperate for it. We got
I'm
some
gonna have to
wolf
leave
pelts
something
here.
behind.
Got plenty of wolf pelts here, that's nice. Actually, probably don't have enough deer hide, thinking of the deer hide that's now on the floor. To do stuff we wanted with cured maple. Let's change torches before the torch goes out, so we can see what we're doing. Alright, so we've picked up all the cured stuff off the floor, except for the guts. Oh, I don't need the simple arrows. So we can make a bunch of shafts. We've got a couple of things. We do happen to have enough. It's 4 maple saplings, 1 deer hide. Okay, so we do have enough to do that if we want to do. And we may want to do that in a bit. Stick those in there. Stick all but one of those in there. Stick 2 of those in there for. Well, we're gonna want 3 after sleeping. We want you. Throw the maple in there. We'll see how the weather stuff is tomorrow. Take the box open.
Close my eyes.
There, empty. Take a bunch of cured meat and add it to the existing cured meat pile, which is right here. So, probably have enough cured meat, so we're probably in good standing for just heading out tomorrow. Basically new rabbit skin hat. But something went wrong and we lost the other outer hat that we have. That would probably be the better, decent replacement for that. Yeah, probably the only weakness of what I'm seeing right now is we're a little low on good. I actually save a little bit of weight. I'll leave one of our salty cracker rations here, because they make a nice thing to put on the shelf. It's because they look nice. At least I think they look nice. So the muse pile should be empty. The bear meat pile should be empty, yeah. So the closest pile of meat is probably the fish pile. So we may need sort out eating. Well, we'll probably just eat some of the cured meat. It's maybe not optimal, but it'll work. Just to get us through decent sleep and some crafting. In fact, we could start crafting now. Yeah, but we'll put this torch out. And I'm going to take a short rest as a good way to put a save and a part break in. So if you're watching on YouTube, there will definitely be a part up tomorrow. If you're watching on Twitch, feel free to hang around. I'm going to take a short break where I go make a cup of tea, because my cup of tea is cold and sad, and it's going to disappear in 3 seconds. So I'm going to go make a new one. With that, wish you all the best of luck and a good time. Catch you all in the next part, which, if you're on Twitch, will be in however long it takes to make a cup of tea. And if you're on YouTube, will be tomorrow. With that, bye for now.